In this bag, there's a mouth.
All right, we're recording. So we just did some free buzzing, and now we're going to get the mouthpieces out to do some mouthpiece work.
Cool. So it goes thinner on the lip with no pressure, and then the same kind of ways with free buzz, just buzz into it on model. So cool. Make sure that the corners of your mouth stay nice and firm, but the center of it stays as relaxed as possible, so you can get like as full a sound out of this.
I should have probably talked more about specifics with the embouchure, and I think a lot of that had to do with just my own preparation beforehand of reviewing all of that for myself. I kind of was winging that aspect of it.
All right, yeah, no, we got somewhere. You even like had a pitch and then kind of dipped off at the end. Yeah. How much are you thinking about air while doing that? Cool. So the whole like, at least like pedagogically, what I've heard from brass people and discovered in my own like small amount of time playing brass instruments, this you kind of just like it happens if the air is big and strong. So really think about. It took me a second. I'll play a lot of it.
I like that I talked about air a lot. Maybe if I'm in a different setting where I'm not talking to someone who is a college student, I should establish myself as a resource on something instead of quoting people that I've talked to, but I think it worked for the setting.
More stomach, more the air. How about the sound? It was. You found a pitch and you stayed on it, and like the tone of it kind of opened and closed a little bit, so I can tell you you're thinking about that. So one more, and then we'll try to see if we can find it on the pitch.
I tried to do a lot of diagnosing during this and really be thinking about like what the experience was that Sam was having and how we could steer that towards the right direction, which I think is the point of what we were trying to do with this.
Good job, you sang it. So sing it.
He caught singing it before I told him to, so that was really cool.
Getting lightheaded?
No.
Oh.
I was very bad.
Okay. So you're very flat. Move more air, and make sure your corners are firm. Corners are firm, so that there's like enough. I don't want to use the word tension, but for lack of a better word, tension happening in the same way that there's tension on a string. Okay, on your lips, so that
I need to collect some better vocabulary for that. I don't like how that was presented, and I don't think it was very clear, because it didn't really improve a whole lot.
You had it for just a second.
Yeah.
You had it for a second.
Yeah.
It's easier to stay on pitch with the instrument, but it's best to like develop the feel for it just on this. And we'll go back and forth. Okay. Pull the horn out of there.
I mess with my mustache too much. I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna get a breakout.
Alright, put this in here for now, just so that it's like somewhere instead of holding it. How much do you know?
I did not see that he like bonked it with his palm. I should have told him not to do that.
Sweet.
But I was looking
Amazing.
at my own horn.
So, when you buzz in the mouthpiece, this is the instrument. This essentially is just an amplifier. Right? So, you buzz in, it goes in here. Right? It just makes it louder. That pitch, that B flat, is resonating based on the length of the instrument. And that's what the valves do. They make the instrument longer. Because because you know like how sound frequencies resonate in a tube. So like if you have like a bottle and you blow over it and it makes certain pitches and then you like drink more of the Coke and then it's like a lower pitch because there's more space, so it's a longer resonating wave. Did physics in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we talked about harmonics and resonating and all that. So this second valve, the extra tubing is this big. This first valve, the extra tubing is that big. And the third valve, the extra tubing is that big. So, which of these do you think changes the pitch the least? Going to the smallest one. So this makes it longer by, can you guess how much? Half step. And then this is a whole step, and this is...
I tried to focus on doing guiding questions so that Sam like thought through all of it instead of me just giving him the information.
I didn't really change much.
I felt like he would retain it a little better if I did that. And we had some shortcomings with like how quickly he was able to make sound on the instrument, but his understanding of the function was great, which was cool. Because I mean, this was my plan going into the lesson was to like focus semi-equally on both of those. Because I find if you know how something works, you can figure out how to make it work for you if you have enough time.
There we go. So it kind of was out, and then you tuned it up. So what did you do with your mouth to tune it up? Left it faster. So you moved more air, faster air. Probably tightened a little bit. When you're blowing, your lips are puffing out a lot. Make sure you keep everything outside of the center very firm, and then just the center very loose. It's like the hardest thing with brass instruments. It's keeping the firmness while staying loose. So one more time.
I need to get better at least staying on pitch myself. I did not model that very well.
So,
but we're working.
And then inside of this same fingering, there's only 3 buttons, so if you only the regular combination, and you only be able to play 6 notes. So there's different partials. We're getting the B flat. Let's see if we can get the F above. Yeah, okay, so you kind of like whispered it for a second.
Yeah, my plan for material was Mary Had a Little Lamb, so in B flat concert. So we were gonna figure out all the pitches that were needed and how to play them and what was required to play them, and then go on and put them all together in the song.
Try that, and then singing the B flat? You weren't singing it. You were singing
it's coming out B flat though.
Because it's a lower partial. Your lips aren't used to making the higher one yet. Has a lot to do with oral posture as well, and the very particulars of that. I'll admit I don't know. We didn't really talk about internal mouth voicing in brass tech, but I know that it's a big thing about it.
I figured I'd level with him here instead of making something up that was incorrect. This is something that I've worked on talking about saxophone voicing, and I just kind of in the moment figured that it would work as well on brass. Right after this, I tried it myself, and it did kind of work, but I'm completely winging this at this point, and I need to research if this is actually a thing or if I was just like connecting two ideas that weren't actually related to each other.
And then drop it all. Yaw. You sound like an idiot, but it's fine. Because I sound like an idiot too. It's fine.
Maybe I shouldn't have called him an idiot, but oh well.
So, it's the same kind of concept on this, right? But doesn't matter, because I know how it's supposed to work. Cool. So, I'm going to try to see if that F can happen. Hey, you like nailed it at first. Just got to hold it and relax. Yeah. All right. So, we're moving back. But that's okay, because it figures itself out. So,
I looked at the time and realized that
huh?
there was a whole lot of time to fill,
Okay.
which we ended up filling because we started adding fingerings here and things got complicated.
Right, is they make pitches lower. So, based on that F partial,
Again, I'm trying to have him figure it out using what he knows about the structure and the function of the instrument. And I think that helped in connecting to the hands instead of just saying D concert 1 and 2, C concert 1 and 3, B flat open. Mentioned that trumpet is a transposing instrument, but because we're learning from rote and we have no music right now, there we go. I said it then too. Cool.
So we're going to get to here. And the tune we're going to play goes a little something You don't have to get that too flat. Bob, I can't get that too flat. Cute. So,
I like the moment that he realized that we were playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. I thought that was real cute.
get down to here. What button combination gets us down to that pitch? Just the third? Yeah, that could work. So, 0. Yep, that'll get us there. That one generally is somewhat poorly in tune, which is why this D slide exists. Because you play the D with just that. It's getting a little weird, so you pop it out. So that's right. But your trumpet doesn't have a functioning D slide, and my trumpet barely has a functioning D slide. So we're gonna do.
You use the equipment you can get your hands on, is what I have to say about that.
Whole step and a half.
We could have used third valve fingering, but as it's been taught to me, 1 and 2 is much more standard and will produce a better tone most of the time. So that's what we went with.
Lower. So you just went up by a half. You need to go a whole step lower.
Okay.
Split fingering for the. I just want to like think through it so I actually like learn how. Yeah. Exactly. 1 and 3.
Cool. He figured it out. I'm happy.
So. Sort of. Okay, so this is actually a thing.
I really like that he asked this question because this is
players about and like can't quite figure out.
So my computer just died, and I might have lost everything, but I'm just going to keep going and hope that everything just paused and the screen went black for a second. Getting back to the video, I'm really happy that he asked this question, because this is a concept that I think about and I've had long conversations with people about that is interesting. Just like how you teach brass, thinking of it as partials that you then drop down on, and like think about whatever the partial that you're on is, or if you think about every single note as its own thing and you are buzzing at the frequency that best resonates with that length of tubing. And I don't truly know the answer to that question because I'm not a brass player or pedagogue, but I will have more conversations about it with people and figure that out.
Like royal bugles that they have in like Monty Python and stuff, where it's just a big long tube with a flag on it. That's a trumpet. It just doesn't have any valves, so it can only play the harmonic series of one tone. So this just means you don't have to have like, you know, an array of
Cool. So we're at the 15-minute mark from where I started the video, but basically what happened with the rest of the lesson is we went back in and started playing the fingerings for the different notes that were needed. Sorry, Cameron is trying to call me and I'm going to the decline. I will call him back in a second. So basically he had a lot of trouble once we got to those. Hitting D right off the bat was a big struggle. I don't think it was hearing it. I think it was knowing what it felt like, because he was able to sing it right on pitch. He could hit it and know when he hit it, but then not replicate that and do it consistently. What ended up eventually working, that I wish I would have thought of right from the start when he had trouble, was starting from B flat, which was a more comfortable spot, and then walking up to it. I remembered 2 or 3 minutes into working on this that when I first picked up a trumpet, I also had trouble with that, and walking up from B flat to up to C, up to D, and then back down, and then getting comfortable having a home base to start from and then expanding from there instead of starting at the spot that was uncomfortable. I wish I would have thought of that right from the start. We might have made more progress and he would have been more comfortable in the instrument, but that's not what happened. And then by the end of it, we did not play all of Mary Had a Little Lamb, but we did play Do, Re, Mi, Re, Do, just Do, Re, Mi, Re, Do, and we did I felt like we accomplished something, and in my lesson plan, it was like equal parts learn a little tune but understand the function of the trumpet, and I think we were 100% successful in Sam understanding the structure and function of trumpet or any brass instrument by the end of this lesson, even if we didn't completely cover everything I had planned to cover in the playing. But that's what happened. It's a fun lesson. I have a lot of adjustments to make in the future, but I had a good time.